As his highly anticipated fight against Tank approaches, Lamont Roach Jr. has been intensifying his training regimen. He has been honing his skills alongside Terence Crawford, who recently visited his camp to offer guidance. Meanwhile, Davis has been entangled in various personal and professional controversies. While Roach has largely kept a low profile, he has started to share insights into his training and mindset as the fight draws near.
And it can only be one winner. Can't be two winners. It can only be one winner. So it's either gonna be you or me. And I'm gonna get you before you get me.
In a recent interview with Johnny Padro of Fight Hub TV, Lamont Roach Jr. shared insights into his training camp and expressed his excitement about competing on such a major stage. The discussion took a more serious turn when Padro brought up Davis's controversial comments about Terence Crawford's family. Roach responded thoughtfully, recognizing the personal nature of the feud, but making it clear that he had no involvement in it. Obviously, it looks like things have reached a personal level of disrespect, but that's their business, not mine, Roach stated. He remained focused on his own preparation, choosing not to involve himself in outside conflicts.
Soften them up, then fry them.
Roach's composed approach may have been a key factor in Terence Crawford visiting his camp. In contrast, Davis's recent behavior has sparked criticism from fellow boxers and industry professionals alike. The tension between Davis and Crawford escalated after Davis failed to attend the Ring magazine's event in London, a decision that left him feeling overlooked. Frustrated, he voiced his discontent publicly on X. In response, Crawford playfully remarked, "I see somebody mad they weren't invited to the Ring magazine gala." What seemed like a harmless comment quickly spiraled into a heated exchange, with Davis retaliating by making personal attacks on Crawford's family, including his wife, Alindra Person, and their children. His actions have been widely condemned within the figures such as Teofimo Lopez's trainer, Greg Hackett, and matchmaker Rick Glazer have criticized Davis for crossing personal boundaries. While trash talk is a staple of boxing, the general consensus is that bringing family into the mix is unacceptable and undermines the sport's professionalism. Against this backdrop, Roach's decision to train with Terence Crawford stands out. By aligning himself with a boxer of Crawford's caliber, Roach showcases his dedication to refining his craft and learning from one of the sport's elite. This move could also be seen as a strategic effort, not just to prepare physically, but to gain a psychological edge over Davis.
Frown.
What?
I say 9 frown.
You said 9?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared.
I'm telling her, you saying you going down?
The upcoming fight has generated immense buzz, not just for its high-profile main event, but also for its exciting undercard. Broadcast on Prime Video PPV, the event will feature multiple title fights. Alongside the highly anticipated Davis-Roach showdown, fans can look forward to Jose Valenzuela taking on Gary Antoine Russell for the WBA super lightweight title, while Giannis Tess squares off against Julian Williams for the interim super welterweight title. The prelims will also deliver thrilling matchups, including Jarrett Hurd versus Yan Gonzalez and Gio Lopez facing Alex Dil Magani. In the US, the event will be available on Amazon Prime for $80. The global interest in this fight highlights its significance on the boxing calendar. GervontaDavis, boasting a flawless 30-0 record, is renowned for his devastating punching power, with 28 of his victories coming by knockout. His recent stoppage win over Frank Martin has only cemented his reputation as a knockout artist. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach Jr., with a 25-1-1 record, is making a bold move up from super featherweight to challenge Davis. This step up in weight underscores Roach's ambition and confidence in his abilities. Adding further intrigue to this matchup is the history between the two. Davis and Roach first crossed paths as amateurs in 2011, with Davis securing the victory.
He took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all that people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog. He want to prove his skills against the dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when.
Now, more than a decade later, Roach is seeking redemption and looking to showcase his growth as a fighter. This storyline of past rivalry and personal development adds another layer of intrigue to the upcoming bout. In the weeks leading up to the fight, both boxers have exchanged verbal jabs. Roach confidently tweeted, "Roses are red, violets are blue. March 1st sounds like the new," signaling his intent to dethrone Davis.
2 weight classes, daring to be great.
You a fighter.
Man, tell him to come up there.
You gotta come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin. So tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Never one to back down, Davis responded. "Roses are red, violets are blue. March 1st sounds like, don't worry, baby, you'll be home soon from the hospital." While his confidence is undeniable, his recent controversies have cast a shadow over his public image. His decision to involve Crawford's family in their feud has drawn widespread criticism, with many considering it a step too far. Such actions not only damage his reputation, but also create unnecessary distractions ahead of a crucial fight.
Lover, but he would never even think about hesitating. Come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, get his opponent. Tank get to pick his opponent. He would do it. Tank would never.
Roach, in contrast, has maintained a focused and respectful demeanor. His collaboration with Terence Crawford for training reflects a strategic approach to the fight. By learning from Crawford, Roach aims to refine his technique and gain valuable insights that could give him an edge against Davis. The undercard fights also promise plenty of excitement. The WBC super lightweight title clash between Alberto Pello and Sandor Martin is one of the most anticipated matchups, with both fighters showcasing exceptional skill in their previous bouts. This fight is expected to be a closely contested battle. Additionally, the WBA super lightweight title fight between Jose Valenzuela and Gary Antoine Russell further adds to the event's appeal.
Not looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont. Like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. It's a real good fight.
The boxers are known for their aggressive styles, promising an intense and action-packed showdown. The inclusion of Jan Tez versus Julian Williams for the interim super welterweight title further enhances the event's prestige. Tez's rising prominence in the division, combined with Williams' experience, makes this a highly compelling matchup. While the upcoming fight between GervontaDavis and Lamont Roach Jr. is already a major talking point in the boxing world, much of the attention has been drawn to the drama outside the ring. Roach remains fully focused on his preparation, while Davis appears more engaged in fueling social media conflicts, particularly with Terence Crawford. What began as a minor online exchange between two elite fighters quickly turned personal, and now Davis is facing heavy criticism for crossing the line.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight? Nah, ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47, not even entertaining catch weight. No, I'm not. He's a champ though too, undefeated. What champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing? I forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at. All right, I'll welcome him.
Greg Hackett, a respected boxing trainer, was among the first to criticize Davis. He explained that when trash talk shifts from fighter to fighter and starts involving wives and children, it goes beyond simply promoting a fight. From my understanding, Tank wasn't talking about Bud at first. But when Tank said something about his chick, that's different. That hit home, Hackett said. He stressed that a man's wife holds a sacred place in any dispute, especially one as public as this. That's not just his girl, that's his old lady. When a woman reaches that status, it means you've been through a lot together, he added. It wasn't just Hackett who believed Davis had crossed the line. Veteran matchmaker Rick Glazer also weighed in, calling Davis's comments classless and warning that personal attacks like these could have real consequences. Very low by Tank Davis. You never ever bring family into it. Ever. Classless move, Glazer posted on social media. His frustration was evident, emphasizing that boxing is already a brutal sport and that fighters should keep their personal lives separate from the ring. Davis, however, seemed unfazed. Instead of apologizing or stepping back, he doubled down, posting cryptic tweets and brushing off the backlash with laughter.
I know Lamont Roach, but when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fights that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah. So don't come and but don't come.
While Davis may not be concerned about the criticism, his actions are clearly earning him more enemies than allies. Even among his peers, many are distancing themselves from him, making it clear they do not support bringing families into the fight. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, Teofimo Lopez inserted himself into the controversy. At first glance, his comments appeared to support Crawford, as he criticized Davis for attacking Crawford's family. "You all are trying to save face for Abdul Wahed when you know he messed up talking about Bud's family," Lopez tweeted, appearing to side with Crawford. However, not everyone was convinced that Lopez was genuinely standing up for him, especially Greg Hackett, who quickly called out Lopez's hypocrisy.
This guy came to America to give me support. It's unprofessional, and I feel like racist. If you just made this fight a little more.
Lopez is a stone-cold phony, Hackett said bluntly. According to him, Lopez wasn't genuinely supporting Crawford, but was instead using the situation to divert attention from himself. "Stop trying to stir things up just to take the heat off yourself," Hackett remarked. He pointed out that Lopez had his own history of racially charged comments and was now trying to position himself on the moral high ground. For those who may not remember, Lopez's own controversy came just last year when he made an insensitive remark about both Crawford and Davis during an interview. When asked which fighter he wanted to face next, his response was shocking. "Whichever monkey wants to get the banana," he said before adding, "They say they are gorillas. I'm a lion, I eat them." The backlash was immediate, with many accusing Lopez of using racial slurs.